for giving me this opportunity to present this to you. So I'm gonna start by presenting to you what I have, and then at the end I'm gonna tell you the help that I needed from you. So thank you, my brother. Yes, I've been trying to do this for a long time, but I was being limited, and every time I want to do it, something would come up. It was just like something was stopping me from really getting this video to you. But then I fell sick, and everything just stopped. So now this is my profession. I can say this is what I've been mastering for the past 2 years. It's a forex market. It's the financial markets. Yeah, there's a different type of trading. There's forex, which deals with currencies, foreign exchange between different countries, and there's also trading that deals with the stocks. Some people, they trade stocks and they hold stocks for a long time. Some people, they trade commodities like copper, oil, and gold. But I focus on the currencies. Why? Because currencies, they are more volatile than stocks. Currencies, they move. Stocks, sometimes they are slow, but currencies, they are always moving. And among the major markets in the world, forex is the biggest market in the world. We have forex, we have stocks, but forex is the biggest among all of them, because $2.5 trillion moves in the market every single day. The turnover of the market is about 2.5 trillion in the forex market. So I'm gonna start by for a long time I was looking for someone who could help me, because I wanted to do this business. I had studied it, I had mastered it. I was able to trade even on demo accounts and make money to show my skill, because the demo accounts, the only difference is that like right now you can see this is a live account, but a demo, it's written demo account plus. It's the same market, but it's like a practice account whereby you're able to practice your skill and perfect it in the real market environment. So whatever is in the demo, whatever the chart is doing, is exactly what it does in the real account, because the currencies are the same in the real account and in the demo account. The only difference is the money. Demo is not real money, and in a real account, yeah, it's real money. So first of all, my story is like 1.5 years ago, I went to the capital city, Gaborone, capital city of Botswana. So I was looking for a sponsor, someone who could help me so that I could trade forex, because I believed I had practiced much, I had sharpened my skill, and I believed I had discovered a lot in the market, because I spent close to 2 years trying to crack and master the market, how it moves and how I can make money from it. So I met a certain guy. His name was Mr. Tiger. Zien is in Gaborone. He had a company for trading forex, and he was teaching students how to trade. So I met him. I told him I did not come here to learn as a student, but I came here to propose something to you, because I believe I have something that I believe is powerful enough to help you make more money, because he had already been trading like with real money. So he showed me his account. He had like $100,000 inside his forex account, and I asked him, how long did it take you to make that money? He told me no, he started from an amount of $10,000, and then he managed to build it to $100,000 in 2 years. I told him, based on what I have discovered and based on my skill, if I had $10,000, it would have taken me at least 8 months or 1 year for me to turn it into $100,000. So he was like, no, that's very interesting, but can you prove to me that your strategy works? So in forex, there's what we call, under view here, there's what we call the strategy tester, and there are also other softwares that you can use to test your strategy. Like we can go back, right, before the future, and the software will start moving, and every time I tell him to pause, he pauses. Then I tell him, according to my strategy, I'm buying here, I'm selling here. So we tested like for 2 days in Gaborone with him, because he wanted to prove that my strategy works. And during the test that he gave me with his software, I managed to make a lot of money in the test. And then I showed him all the rules of the strategy. I showed him everything that he needed to know. And then he promised me that if I showed him, he was gonna withdraw $20,000, put it in another account, and I was gonna manage that account for 2 years and we'll be sharing profits. So I agreed to show him my strategy. That was like 1.5 years back. I agreed to show him what I had at that time, and I showed him. After showing him, he told me that no, I will come back to you in 2 weeks. So I went back to Pique, the town where I stay. After 2 weeks, I saw a post on Facebook. He was posting saying he has come up with a 95% accurate strategy. He's launching his company. He invited the Minister of Trade in Gaborone. He invited a lot of people to his launch of his company. And he was telling them that he has come up with a new strategy, and he named it the Beast strategy. But when I looked at all the pictures, it was my information. Everything about that strategy was what I taught him like 2 weeks earlier on. So I went back to his Facebook. I said, Mr. Tiger, you promised me that you would sponsor me if I showed you my knowledge. He told me, no, I just met you for the first time, you know these things. He was just running around the bush. And then I told him, no, you know what, Mr. Tiger, God bless you. It's fine. God bless you, and I wish you all the success. So I left him like that. He took my idea. He launched this company. He's already made money, so he didn't even give me a cent. I didn't benefit anything. So that's how it ended. That's my story. But I didn't stop in terms of discovering the best methods in which I could be one of the 1% people that can make money in the market. So I've discovered a lot of things so far. Some of the things I cannot really explain them to you just in one video, but I really want this thing to be a relationship between me and you, because I really need your help, but I have the technology and I have the knowledge. So one thing that I wanted to show you is like okay, I don't know if you know any knowledge about trading, because most people they hardly know about forex trading and currencies. Usually you find that if you meet someone, they know stocks, they say, no, I know people trade stocks and everything, but these are currencies. So basically currencies, they are traded in pairs. Like if we take US dollar, Japanese yen, you can see US dollar versus Japanese yen. You look at euro versus US dollar, British pound versus US dollar. So they are always in pairs. It's the economy of one country against the economy of another country. The trade taking place between one country and another country. For example, if the value of the pula was very strong in Botswana than the South African rands, automatically if I go to South Africa with the pula, I will get more value of rands. Why? Because the pula is high in value at that moment. So I'll get more rands because of the value of the pula at that moment. So that's what basically foreign exchange is. Forex actually is foreign exchange. It's the exchange of money between different countries, between different economies. So I trade currencies. A simple example of this is like, okay, if you can see here, the price was down here and then it moved up. You might ask, okay, what's causing it to move up and down? What causes the currency to move up and down? There are many factors, because one, the people who move the market, they are big institutions like Bank of America and other big banks in the world. All the 4 major big banks in the world, they have a lot of shares in the forex market. And we also have hedge funds and big institutions. They are the ones who cause the market to move up and down, for the market to change value. So now these big institutions, they have zones in which they move the market, which I call the market makers zones. So these people, they know when to buy and when to sell. So once you as a normal human being, because us you normal people, we are called retail traders because this is the business of the banks. When we go to the bank and save our money, they invest it on the forex market and they make millions of money. So they offer us like 3% at the end of the year after they have made millions. So every time we go to the bank and save our money, they are actually trading it. So now, because of technology, nowadays normal individuals like us have been given a chance to be able to participate on the international markets. So we are called retail traders. Retail individuals, they are called retail traders. So we can participate in the market whereby big banks and hedge funds, they are participating inside. We can be part of that market because it's $1 trillion turnover every day. So we just have to take a small percentage of the trillions that is being circulated in the market, and we can also make a lot of money. There are many retail traders, individuals like me, who have made millions starting from little amounts. Some they're in South Africa. I know some in Gaborone, in Gabs. I've been there. Some of them, they sit down with me, but most of them, they betrayed me, of course. But they are amazed by my knowledge and how much I know. But I don't know in life how people we are. We have different hearts, because some people, even if they make money, they still have greedy hearts. So I've met those kind of people. I don't know why. I showed them what I needed to show them. I did not hide anything from them, but they were still greedy enough not to help me with anything. So it's fine, it's life, I accept it. I'm not someone who fights people, so I just left it that way. So what I wanted to explain to you is that okay, I came up with a formula, right? Let me open the words. Let me open what do you call this? Let me open a text document. Okay, let me open a text document. So I wanted to show you basically my formula of how to make money in the forex market. I'm not showing you the strategy. The strategy is very accurate. That's what I use for entering the trades, but I just want to show you the formula, basically how it works, just for me to enlighten you on when I say money can be made from the forex market. I want to show you a formula that I created. Number one, when we are trading forex, we trade forex using what we call volumes or lot sizes, right? Let me just get an horizontal line, put it here. Let me make it yellow in color first of all. Okay, we trade forex using lot sizes, right? Let's say I have a balance of $1,000. Let me just say that. Let's say $1,000 is my initial investment, right? So when you invest in forex, you invest through a broker. Brokers are different. We've got Traders Way, it's in Australia. These are licensed brokers. So you open an account with a broker, then you verify it. There are many brokers on my screen here. We've got XNS, we've got JP Markets, which is a broker. They have offices in South Africa. IC Markets is in Australia. We've got Pepperstone. So all these brokers, they are different names, but they all offer the same platform. This platform I'm on is called MT4, this software. So this software, you can also install your own created softwares inside it for trading. It comes with the basic softwares like indicators and everything, but you can put in your own extra ones that you purchased online or that you bought from a certain company or that you created yourself. You can still put them here, and you can create a totally different system for yourself. It's just a platform which every broker offers to everyone so that they can trade. So okay, the way we trade is we trade in volumes. Like I said, I gave an example. Let's say I have a balance of $1,000. So the smallest lot size, they are called lot sizes. We trade in lot sizes. right? So the smallest lot size is 0.01 lots, right? Which is equivalent to it's equivalent to 10 cents 10 cents per pip. We earn in pips, right? This is the lot size, the volume that you, if you open a trade at 0.01 lots, it's equal to what? 10 cents per pip. So each pip that the market moves in your direction, it means you earn what? 10 cents, right? And then after 0.01 we have 0.02 lots, right? Which is equivalent to 20 cents per pip, right? And then let me just skip, we go to 0.09, which automatically it's 90 cents. Automatically it's 90 cents per pip. And then we have 0.1, they just go like that, 0.1 lots. 0.1 is equivalent to $1. Okay, $1 per pip, right? And then it goes like that. 0.2 is $2, 0.3 is $3, 0.9 is $9, and then we have one lot, which is 1.0. 1.0 lots is equivalent to what? $10. It's equivalent to $10 per pip. These are the volumes that we use for trading what? Forex. Now the rule of Forex, they always say you risk what? 2 to 5%. 2 to 5% of your money, of your balance, which is the $1,000 that you invested per trade. So every single trade that you take, based on whichever currency that you are trading or analyzing at that moment, the rule for Forex is that the advisable money management rule, money management, is that you have to risk 2 to 5%. 5% is like maximum that they advise you to risk. But we've got people who risk 10%, 20%, 15%. Of course, you can make a lot of money risking more, but you can also lose money very fast. That is a problem. So, as for me, I came up with a way of whereby I can use leverage. In Forex, there's what we call leverage. Leverage comes in ratios, right? We have 1:500, and we have brokers offering 1:2,000, and we also have a broker like FBS. FBS, they even offer up to 1:3,000, right? So leverage is like borrowing money. The broker borrows you money, but this money is not saying they borrow you physical money. They give you the ability to move a large amount of money with a small amount of money, right? That's why you can see people like someone will be having a balance of $1,000, and he does one trade, and his equity will be at $20,000. And then you'll be asking yourself, how did he manage to make $20,000 with only a balance of $1,000? They were using high leverage. 1:2,000 is bigger than 1:500. 1:500, it allows you to move money close to, like, let's say $500,000, right? 1:2,000 can allow you to move up to like 2 million US dollars. It's just an example, but the bigger the ratio, the bigger the volume you can use in terms of lot sizes. So for example, if I had like $200, if I had like $200, right? On $200, if I want to trade 5 lots, you see, 5 lots automatically is what? It's $50 per what? Per pip, right? If I put 5 lots here, 5.0 lots, automatically it will give me a profit of how much? $50 per pip, right? So for example, if I had $200 and I wanted to trade 5 lots, if I open an account with a broker, a trading account, and I choose the leverage, because you choose leverage when you're opening an account, and I choose the leverage of 1:500, when I try to put in 5 lots, either to when I'm buying or selling, because in forex we make money both ways. For example, if the market it was down here according to my strategy, and then I buy it, like let's say before the future, let's cover up. If the market was here and then I determine that it's very low, then I buy it. If now it starts to move up like it did here, I'll start earning money here, right? I'll start earning money. So if the market goes up, right, let's say here, then according to my strategy, I say, okay, the market is very high, it's gonna fall down. Then I sell it. If I sell it and then it starts to lose value, as it goes down, my entry of course is up here. As it goes down away from my entry, I'll be earning profits here. So you earn both buying and selling. So there's nothing like people saying, okay, if the market crashes or loses value, so it means you lost money. No, if the market lost value and you are selling it, you gain money. Whether the market crashes, if you are in the right position, you earn money. If the market gains and you bought it, you still earn money. But the secret in my strategy is knowing when to buy and knowing when to sell. That's where my strategy comes in and is very accurate at predicting, very, very accurate at knowing where the big banks and institutions are going to turn the market. So that's something that I have mastered. But for now, I'm going to show you the basic way I do it using my money management technique. I do not follow the money management technique that traditionally has been given to us in forex, because traditionally they advise us to use 2 to 5%. But for me, what I've discovered is that risking 2% of $1,000 on every trade can work out as long as you have a good strategy here, which I have. It can work out. You can build your $1,000 and it can become $10,000, but it will take you a longer time to do that. For you to take $1,000 to $10,000, it will take you a longer time. So I have come up with a money management technique which helps people get massive results in a short space of time, as long as they stick to the rules, as long as they have a very accurate strategy, which I continue repeating. I have discovered that I have it, and for me to explain it deeply will be in another video, because let me check how much time I've spent already on this video. Okay, 24 minutes already, because I want to make it at least less than an hour. Okay, let's continue. So my money management technique is use high leverage with a small amount. Use high leverage with a small amount. For example, if we had $1,000 like this, right, I would not put in the whole $1,000 in the platform like here. my balance wouldn't be $1,000, all of it. No, that's not how I trade. I would divide this $1,000 into 5 parts, which means each part will be worth what? $200. I will use my $200 and load it here, and then I will use a big lot, targeting what? An accurate move in the market. What do I mean? What do I mean? I will use $200 and I will use, for example, let's say 5 lots on a leverage of 1:3,000. So a leverage of 1:3,000, it allows me to use 5 lots. But if I choose a leverage of 1:500, it will not allow me to use 5 lots because it will be telling me that this is very high risk, right? So with 5 lots now, you would ask me, if you use 5 lots, won't it blow your account because you are using a small amount of $200? Yes, it can blow my account, but if I enter accurately in the market, I can make a lot of money. Why? Let me give you an example. Okay. This was on the 30th of December. The market was down here. It's an example. So if according to my strategy, I determine that, okay, this is the lowest point of the day, the market is going to go up, because in every day, there's the low and there's the highest point. So if my strategy tells me, okay, this is the lowest point of the day, the market is going to go up, right? So I wait for confirmation. Let's say here, I buy the market here. Now let me show you something. Exactly here, I buy the market, I enter here, saying the market is going to go up. So if I entered 5 lots here, mind you, I'm using a leverage of what? 1:3,000, which is allowing me to enter 5 lots on a $200 account. So if I enter 5 lots is what? It's $50 per pip, right? So for me to lose my $200, it has to go against me how many pips? 4 pips, because 50 times 4 is what? Is $200. So from my entry, if the market doesn't go up and it goes against me 4 pips below, it means my $200 will be gone. But if from my point of entry, it just moves my direction without going 4 pips against me, it means I'm going to be in profit, right? Now let us see. From here, do we see the market going against me? No. The market did not go against me. It just spiked up and continued moving up. So I've got a 5 lot trade here with a balance of $200, and I survive because I entered the market accurately. Now if I survive, how many pips do I make? The day ends here, right? So let me give an example. Let us say I close the trade here. It's an example. I entered here and I close it here. How many pips have I made from here to here? Because we make money based on the distance the market has moved from our entry. Whether we are buying or we are selling, the distance the market moves and the point that we exit the market is how much that we have made. So how much could we have made? If I get this, is called a crosshair tool. It is used for calculating pips. From my point of entry, right? From my point of entry to this place. Mind you, this is the US dollar South African rands here. This is the US dollar South African rands. It's very volatile. So the way you calculate pips here is that, okay, from my entry to where I say I exited the market here, you see this number in the middle here. We have a number in the middle. I think you can see it. It's 10693. That's the number of pips. But when we are calculating the pips on US dollar South African rands, we leave the last 2 numbers out. So it's gonna be 106 pips. We don't read the last two numbers like 93. 93 won't be in. It's 106. So it's 106 pips. From my point of entry to my point of exit, I earned what? 106 pips. Mind you, 1 pip is how much on 5 lots? 1 pip is what? Is $50. On 5 lots, $50 per pip. So 1 pip is equal to what? $50. And I have earned myself how much? I've earned myself 106 as we calculated. Let's go again. From my point of entry to here, it's 106. We leave the last two numbers like I said. The 93, we leave it. So I have earned myself 106 pips. So how much is it in money value? Automatically the money shows here. It's not like you'll be calculating the money in real time. It shows you how much you have earned. Every time the market was moving up, the balance was increasing. If it's $300 here and it moves more up, it will be maybe $700. If it moves more up, it will be $1,000. Just like that. The more it goes up, because you bought it, you are a buyer. And if you buy and the market like gains value, you earn money. So the more it goes up, the more your money increases here. And when do you close now your profit? Those I can explain in another video, because now that's when I'll be explaining my strategy. Let us say I gave you an example. I would be closing maybe here. So if I want to close, usually if the trade is running, there's an X that is on its side here. You just click it manually, then you collect your profits, and automatically your profits are added to the balance. Your balance increases. If your balance was $200 and you gain profit of $2,000, the moment you close, immediately you're going to have a balance of $2,200 automatically. So now we earned 106 pips. So let's calculate. Let me get a calculator. Let me get a calculator. Let me get a calculator. Okay. Let me get a calculator. Okay. Okay. Let's get a calculator. Okay. Okay. Here we are. Okay. We earned 106 pips. Each pip is $50 times what? $50. This is $5,300. So we used a balance of $200 and we managed to make what? $5,300. How come? It's because of the high leverage. We were using 5 lots, which is $50 per pip. If we used 3 lots, right? Mind you, we have what? $200 there. If we use 3 lots, 3 lots is $30 per pip, right? So 200 divided by what? Divide by $30 per pip. It means for us to lose our 200. Let me say 200 divided by $30 per pip is what? 6 pips. So for us now to lose our $200, all of it, the market has to move 6 pips against us. So if we go back to the chart from where I entered here, the market doesn't even move against us. It just continues going up. So you survive. So even if we use 3 pips, three lots I mean, which is $30 per pip, how much would we have made? We could have made $30 times the 106 pips that we made, which is what? $3,180. So now you only need one win, Elijah, only one win for you to start the cycle. Only one win. So how does the cycle start? Remember here, we divided our $1,000 into 5 parts, right? Of $200 each. So it's an example saying, okay, at the beginning we had how many chances? 5 chances to catch one move, right? 5 chances, right? So on our first chance, we made how much? $3,180 on our first chance. It's an example. First chance. We make what? Because we are using the power of leverage, $3,180, right? We make $3,180. So if we would have lost our first chance, we could have remained with how many chances? 4 chances. Because we could have loaned $200, we could have loaded in another $200 to try to catch what? An accurate entry, right? So even if we lose the first $200, we still have how many chances? 4 chances left. So let us say like here we got it on our first take. If we get it on our first take, we have how much? $3,180. How many more chances have we created? If we divide this, right? 3,180. Let me do this. 180. If we divide it by what? $200. How many do we get? We get 15 of them, right? So at first we started with 5 chances, and now because of our first win, we have created 15 more chances. How many do we have now? 5 chances that we had plus 15. We have 20 chances. 20 chances. Now, for us to kill the market more. Okay, let us say now next time we still use maybe, let's say, 3 lots, right? Let me give an example which is not according to the strategy. Let us say you buy here, right? Saying it will go up with 3 lots, and then it goes against us like 6 pips. It means automatically we have lost how much? $200, right? It means from our 20 chances we are left with how many chances? 19 chances, which doesn't make any difference because we already made the big win, right? If we lose $200, we are still in profit. We still have how many chances? We still have $19 $200 that we can use to make a lot of money. So okay, let us say we lose 1, and then we load in our 19th, right? And then we catch this one. Let me give an example. This was yesterday. It was up here, right? Let's say here I determine that okay, the market is very high, it's overbought, right? Then according to my strategy, I said no, this market is gonna fall. Then I wait for confirmation here. So let us say I enter the market here saying it's gonna what? It's gonna fall down. What happened? The market fell down. From this point, did the market go against us? No, it didn't. So let's give an example. Let's say we're using 3 lots, and then let us say I exit my trade maybe here, right? I sell here, I exit on 3 lots. I exit here. It's an example. How many pips have I made? From my entry here, up here, to the point of exit, the same day here, it's 114 pips. We leave the last 2 numbers. Remember, the 72, we don't count it. It's 114. So let us get 114. 114 pips. Remember, we are using 3 lots, which is $30 per pip. So how much do we make? We make $3,420. So this is another what? 3,000. Let me do this. Is another 3,140 what? US dollars, right? So what is our total money now? Remember, we won the first one. It made us how much? 3,180 US dollars. And then we lost the second one, which we lost to how much? $200 equals to. Then we won the third one, which is plus what? Another 3,140. How much have we accumulated so far? We have $6,120. So this $6,120, it has increased our chances. If we divide it by $200 each, how much do we have? We have 30 chances, right? We have 30 chances plus our first 5 chances that we had at the beginning. So now here we have a total of what? 35 chances. 35 what? Chances. So now, if I go back to the market, Elijah, and start to trade again every day, if I lose twice in a row, right, I will lose what? A total of $400, because one loss is $200. So out of 35 chances, I'll be left with what? 33 chances. Now, if I lose twice, then the third one I catch it, I make another move, and it doesn't move against me. What happens? I'll make maybe another $2,500 or $3,000. What will be happening? I'll continue growing, continue growing, continue growing. Even when I lose, I'll accept, because in trading the financial markets, you have to be able to accept losses. There's no one who's always right every time. People are making millions, it doesn't mean they are right. People are making millions in forex because they follow a certain discipline. They follow certain rules. So even the days whereby I blow $200, it won't hurt me so much because I've already caught the main move. You only need one win, like I said. Only one win to start the cycle. Because why? The power of leverage. We are using a big lot size on a small amount. Now, how do people lose money in forex? You know why I developed this way of trading, and it's very effective. This is why, because people trade like this. Someone will put in $1,000. It's an example. All of it, Elijah, you put it here. Whether it's $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000, he will put it here, right? And then he will say, you know what? I'm only risking $200 on this $1,000. If the market goes against me to minus $200, I'm gonna cut my losses and close, and I'm gonna recover later. So those are the rules of someone, right? So let me give an example. Someone enters the market here, Elijah, saying they are buying. As you know, every person, they trust their analysis. Everyone thinks they are a master. Everyone thinks, no, I can trade. All those who are learning, they think, you know what, I can trade. I trust my analysis. I think I can make this. So someone would enter here, Elijah. Then behind the trade, they will use what we call a stop loss. There's what we call stop loss in trading. It's something that you put to minimize your losses. So let me color it this color. So behind here, someone would put, Elijah, what we call a stop loss, right? So someone will be like, okay, if market doesn't move up and it goes against me, if it goes to minus $200 of my $1,000, it must hit my stop loss and the trade must be closed automatically, because if the market goes to your stop loss and hits your stop loss, automatically you lose. If it's minus $200, automatically the trade is closed and you lose $200. So why people lose money is because of this psychology. Let me show you the psychology of losing in trading. Someone will enter the market saying it's a buy. I'm buying the US dollar against the South African rands. The US dollar is going to gain value. So when the US dollar starts to lose value like this, and it starts to go towards their stop loss, what do? Automatically their mind tells them that no, these guys, they just want to take me out and go back up, right? Because in forex, there's no time attached to it. If the market goes against you temporarily and comes back in your direction, you still earn money, as long as you have a balance that can sustain that move, right? So when the market is going to the minus $200 that they set at the beginning, that I'm willing to lose this, what do, Elijah? They move their stop loss, they increase. They say, no, these guys, they just want to take me out and go back up. They increase. So from minus $200, which they were willing to lose, the market continues to go down, because the market is not a respecter of a person. You do not tell the market where it should go. The market is like a map, Elijah. You follow it. And there are many ways that people have discovered. I have also discovered how to follow the market. These are things you learn through practicing and discovering. I've taken a lot of time, like more than 2 years practicing. So now I've come up with a solution that is very simple. Even if I teach it to someone, they don't have to go through what I went through. I just go straight to the point, and they are able to understand the strategy, and they are able to perform well if I'm their mentor. So what happens with people? Someone would move their stop loss, Elijah, and the market will continue going down. As the market goes down, it's no longer minus $200, it's now minus $400. Now let me tell you why it's so hard. When it's minus $400, someone will start regretting, saying, "Ish, I could have closed when I was on minus $200 like I intended initially, but now I'm on minus $400 and I'm only left with $600 of a balance supporting me. But I cannot close right now because $400 is a lot of money. What if I close now and then the market goes back up to my entry? I will regret, right? So now automatically it's psychology. Their mind is telling them that, you know what, if you close this minus $400, you were supposed to close when it was minus $200. You have already missed. If you close right now and then the market goes back up, what will happen? You're gonna cry and regret and say, you know what, I could have waited. Now it's no longer trading, Elijah. It becomes like a game of luck. Trading is not gambling, Elijah. In trading, you make informed decisions. That's trading forex, the financial market. It's not like going to a casino whereby you're trying to beat a machine. You will never beat a machine. But trading, you make informed decisions and you can make income out of it. Big income. Many people are making millions out of forex trading. They are investing in real estate. I've seen many South African guys making millions in 1 year, investing in real estate, investing in physical businesses with the money that they made in the forex market. Because forex market and trading is the only business whereby you can invest your money without having to buy equipment, without having to spend on expenses. All you need is a startup capital. That's one thing I like about it. So you find someone, you'll be like, you know what, I cannot close, I cannot lose $400. I could have closed on minus $200. What if I close right now, then it goes back up? So they have put you in a psychological state of mind whereby you cannot make a decision. That's why so many retail traders are losing money in forex. What will happen? The market doesn't respect anyone. It will continue going down. And now you'll be on minus $700. Elijah, I'm telling you, it's psychology. You cannot close the trade. Even when you're on minus $700, you'll be left with how much, Elijah? $300 on your $1,000, protecting you. You cannot close. You feel pain. You'll be like, if I can close right now and lose $700, the kind of pain that I'm gonna feel will be too much. So you fail to close. You fail to close. You start wishing. You start hoping. No, I know these guys, they will not go far. The market will go back up. Because the moment it starts to push up a bit, the moment even your minus start to reduce. If you are on minus 700 where I am on the blue line, and then the market starts to go up like this, it will be minus 6, minus 5, minus 3. If it goes back to your entry, it will be back to 0, 0. If it starts to go up, you'll be now in profit. Now when you're on minus $700, you're thinking that, I know, I hope they'll go up. I know they'll go up. I know they'll go up. They don't respect what you know or what you're thinking at that time. They can just still continue going down until they what? Finish your $1,000. You're gonna lose everything. Initially, you are willing to lose what? $200. But now what? You lose what? Everything. That's the psychology that they play on us. But I have developed a money management system whereby I know what I'm willing to lose. It's $200. I'm willing to blow $200 on my $1,000. But I'm willing to earn a lot on a single trade using high leverage. Because, Elijah, I cannot trade 0.01, which is 10 cents on this move. I was showing you a move here saying if you entered down here, it wouldn't have moved against you. As we can see, it just went continuously, was moving up, right? If I traded 0.01 Elijah and I made those 106 pips that I was calculating there, 0.01 is 10 cents, right? It will be 106 times what? Times 0.10, which is 10 cents. Imagine that's $10, Elijah. So I would make $10 on a move that did not even move against me. Imagine I would make $10 because I used a small volume, which is what? 0.01. That's why I decide to use a big volume, because the trick here is to identify points in the market whereby if you enter Elijah, the market hardly can move against you. That's what my strategy allows me to do. That is what my strategy allows me to do. So yeah, it's like that. But my problem, Elijah, I've never had funds to trade forex. Really, I've never had a sponsor or anything. Even this money you're seeing down here, it's not my money. This is one of the accounts. I have robots. There are automated systems that I have that you can also use for trading. Those automated systems is just by the grace of God. They are very expensive, but I got them through a certain source. I will show you the source as time goes on. But I have automated systems. This account I just logged in, it's by the company itself. They have logins for their accounts where you can check their performance. Like you can see, this account, if I show you, it's not mine, but it's running on a robot. Let me check the time. I spent 50 minutes. Yeah, I'm almost done. This account is running on the robot. Let me show you the account history. It started with a deposit of $1,000 and it's been trading. You see the size 0.01, which is the smallest size. It started trading on the 2nd of December it traded up to the 17th of December. I think they switched off the robot for the Christmas seasons, but it traded. It was like a 10 days period. It made a profit of $869 with just $1,000 with a very low risk. So this system is an automated system. It's not like manual trading like I was explaining to you. It buys and sells, like it does sell trades and buy trades. Those are buys, sells. You see, it sells and buys automatically. You don't have to do anything. You just invest your money in a broker and then you run the robot. They are called expert advisors. So I have high-class expert advisors that I got by the grace of God. I did not buy them. They are expensive to buy, but I did not buy them. I have them in my hands, but still I don't have capital. I don't have a sponsor. I have nothing that I can start with. But one thing that has been troubling my heart and mind is not all this. I can make money if I had someone who could believe in me. I can make money and I can help myself and my family, because the suffering has been going on for quite a long time and it never changes up to now. The same way you left our family. I know you used to go with my mom to the prayer mountain, but the same way you left us suffering, it's been like that. So I want to do something that can change the situation in my family, and I know with this I can do a lot. But one thing that was really troubling my mind is this. There's a company that I've been following for 2 years. There's a company that I've been following for 2 years. Let me show you. Okay, Elijah. Okay, this is the company. The company is called Success Team Corporation. It's the first trading support company since 2000 they've been operating. Their offices are based in New York. So let me go to the home page and just show you. Let me check the time. Okay. And my computer is freezing. Okay, it's freezing a bit. Okay. Okay. Let me just load it. So one thing about this company, Success Team, is one of the companies that I respect so much. They are one of the biggest companies ever in terms of technology that I have ever seen, and they don't have any negative review. Okay, this is Success Team. To your success in 2020. They've been operating since 2000. They've been around. They are not a fly-by-night website, no. They offer account management services for trading. They offer automated systems, robots. They offer a lot of things. I'll send you the links, you can check them up. But they also have memberships. They also have membership here. I've been following them for 2 years. I've been following how they trade. They are really professionals. I have to give it to them. They have really helped change a lot of financial situations of many people. But I haven't had an opportunity, Elijah, like I'm talking to you, even to have money to join them. Nothing. My life has just been limited. I don't know. I've tried everything. These are the memberships. The silver membership, gold card. So let me go down to the last membership. All these, they come with prices every month. Like the platinum is $41 per month, and the diamond is $83 per month. As you can see, VIP is very expensive. It's $199 per month. So the advantages of these cards are here. These are the benefits. For example, let's see if we take VIP. VIP, it's all these benefits. You get free strategies, you get free robots, you get free forex signals, which are 90% accurate. You get free account management services access. You get 90% paid profits in account management services. So account management services, right now, you pay them 20% commission. If they make you $5,000, you have to give them 20% of that money, and then you keep 80%. But if you have the VIP membership card, it means 90% of the profits are yours and 10% goes to them. So you can get more than one account managed. Like if you have VIP membership, they can manage more than one account for you. More than one. You get autopilot trading direct access, which is trading with automated systems. Not manually trading, but you use their systems to trade automatically. So you can still be working and money they can be making money in the background for you. And you get premium customer support, and premium customer support is whereby they even give you their personal numbers where you can call them directly. They have offices in New York. You can call them, discuss about your investment. They can help you with anything that you need. All these, they have GT international courses, daily private webinars. They have the success team business launch access in Berlin and USA. At the end of the year, they have a business launch, so you have access to it. You can go and meet them in Berlin and USA, because they have that every end of year. You can go and meet them. And VIP membership, it gives you 5% of success team annual revenue shared every year. So you get 5% of the revenue that they make, and it is shared every year if you're a VIP member. So now, the thing which is troubling my heart is, Elijah, I was waiting for something here. Let me show you. Okay, let me just show you. Let me see how much time I have spent. I wanted to spend 1 hour. Okay, I'm almost done. They opened account management services for a broker called binary.com. This is the broker, binary.com. Binary.com is a broker which has been around since 1999. This broker is one of the best licensed brokers. They're in Malta. They pay money, they pay profits. They've got very good customer support. So the success team, they opened this. Okay, here, let me click here. So they have opened account management for binary.com, but the problem, Elijah, is that I missed it in the past. In the past, what they used to do is that you had to pay the fees for account management, which was $100. So you pay here, it's $100, and then they would make you money. Let's say they make you, the minimum was $3,000. if they make you $3,000, you were to pay them a commission of 20%. Now they were making money for a lot of people. So what people used to do, Elijah, is that they would make you maybe $25,000, $10,000. People wouldn't pay them the commission. Because why? They are trading on your account, on your own personal account. And you are the one who withdraws the money and you send them their commission. So people were running away with their commission of 20%. Up to now, 45% of all the clients have not paid them commission. So now they made the rules more tougher right now, because the account management just opened recently on the 31st of December 2019. It's just one day back. It opened recently, and once it opens, they open it only for a small window. You find that after 2 weeks they'll close it, because they don't spend a lot of money making the money, a lot of time. I mean, like for them to make these categories, it will take them 1 to 2 days, right? And you can see some of the proof. I'll send you their YouTube links and videos for you to watch what they do. But they are very good at what they do. So now I saw this as an opportunity for me to have some funds to really start trading for myself, because if they can help me and boost me, because they are very professional, I can have some funds to start trading on my own. So the only problem I have is this, Elijah. They are saying we should pay commissions now in advance. Apart from paying $100, they are saying before they can trade for you on your binary.com account, you need to pay the 20%, which is, if I choose the category, if I say there's a category on the form for filling, there's a form that you have to fill for account management. They ask you, how much do you want us to make for you? So if you choose $3,000, what happens is that they tell you to pay $600, which is 20%, as security, so that if they make you the $3,000, you do not run away with all of it. You do not agree. You're supposed to pay them 20%. But what they do is that they tell you, remove the 20% in advance. So I have to pay them $600 plus $100 for account management, which is a fixed fee. So I have to pay them a total of $700. And in my account, they said I can have any amount, even if it's $50 or $30, any amount they can grow it. And I have seen it. I have seen videos live whereby they're able to grow $1 to $10,000 in a short period of time. So they have very powerful technology. So I need like $700. $600 is commission upfront, which is 20% of $3,000. $100 is for account management fee. So I need $700 to pay upfront so that they can make me $3,000. If I had $2,000, I could have gone for the $10,000 plan, whereby I pay $2,000 as commission upfront, and then they make me up to $10,000. They go in accordance like this. They can go up to $55,000. The last one is $150,000. So all these you have to pay commission upfront, and they keep that money in segregated accounts. It's like security. Once they make you the money that they are stating here, this money becomes yours. Agree, it's in your account. So it becomes yours, and then they can now use up the security that you paid, because that equals to 20% of what they wanted. So as for me, I don't have money. I don't have any funds, Elijah, and this thing in 2 weeks it might be closed. I don't know who to ask, who to beg for. I don't know anyone. I have tried, Elijah. People cannot help you. People cannot believe in you. So all I was asking is if you can believe in me and help me in whichever way you can help me for me to do this business. God will bless you, and I will also never forget. I'll also never forget. So that's what I was asking, that if really anything, I know I need like $700 for them to make $3,000 for me, but I was asking, even if I can have $100 or $200, I can raise it on my own in the next 3 or 4 days through my trading. I can raise it and have enough money to pay the 20% in advance. I really needed this, and I was just asking for help. If you can, then God will bless you. But I just wanted to tell you that there are many things that I cannot fit in this video. There are many things. I know the gift God has given me. I can trade and make money, but I don't have anyone to believe in me. I don't have a sponsor. I don't have anything on me. So I wanted to enter this program at least to kickstart me so that I can start this business. But I don't have any funds. So I was just asking for anything, any help that you can give me, Elijah, for me to enter this program. Even if it's the lowest amount that I'm targeting, it's still fine. I cannot target $10,000 because I don't have $2,000 to pay in advance. So I just needed something that I can use to create even that $700 that they want. Even if it's $100, I know in a week I can try to grow it to $700. Whether it's even if it's $200, I know I can do it because of the skill that I have. I can raise it and then I can pay them because I know if I miss this again, it's gonna be hard for me, honestly, Elijah, because in 2 weeks they are gonna close. They do not open for long because every time they open, there are a lot of people who come in. People are always ready and people always make money. After people make money, they close. This thing doesn't last for the whole month. Last time they opened it, it just spent like it was 2.5 weeks. They closed it, and all those people who were inside made a lot of money, and I missed out again. So this time, really, I didn't want to miss out because the situation we are going here and are going here, Elijah, it's not good. My dad is not working. My mom, I don't really feel good, Elijah. I just needed your help on this one, on the success team corporation. I needed your help, any amount that I can raise. I know it's not saying I'm asking for the full $700. No, I'm just asking for any help that you can offer me, any, even if it means me returning back. Please, I just need your help. I don't even have $30. I don't even have $50. If I had something in my hands, I could grow it just within this week, so that maybe beginning of next week I can enter this program. I can do it with all my might just to grow that money. So that's the help that I need from you. Thank you very much, and God bless you.